Hey, we have a sponsor for today's video, and it is Virtual Shield. Virtual Shield VPN is both the easiest to use as well as the fastest VPN in the world. Built from the ground up specifically for privacy protection, their network is fast, reliable, secure, and always available. Given everything that's going on with Facebook selling data, I'm really happy to be partnered with them and have been using the service now for a few days. It will encrypt your web traffic, protect your identity, and even allow you to change your location. If you're concerned about your privacy like I am, check out their 30-day free trial in the link below. Even better, they gave me a custom promo code so you can save 20% off. Just use promo code QUARTERING to save 20%. Have you all seen what's going on out there? I don't know. Originally, I was thinking Kanye was inventing a fifth dimension of chess to market his upcoming records next month. But the more I look at the situation, the more I actually look at the evidence, the more I actually believe he's being honest, that he has always felt this way about certain things. And the deliciousness of the whole situation really has nothing to do with his endorsement of Trump or not. I don't care. If Kanye had come out for like a third-party candidate, this would be just as hilarious. Well, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. This is the best timeline. But the best part is watching people on both sides, really, that race bait and cling to narratives so hard. Watching them literally sitting around like this. Let's take a live look in on them right now. And speaking of live look-ins, let's do a bit of a live look-in at Kanye West right now.
That was a mistake, Charlie.
No, it wasn't.
Checkmate.
Obviously, everyone expecting Kanye West to follow the narrative that they demand, they're taking this really well. So while a lot of juicy, hilarious nuggets of outrage are getting pooped out all over the mainstream media, just mining salt on Kanye West's Twitter feed, we could have a ton of fun together. But I want to just look at a couple of moments, a couple of things that were said to try and make the case that this is real. And if you disagree with me, I would love to hear why. Maybe I'm just being too optimistic, but there's a few things that make me believe that Kanye is actually pretty fucking woke. And let's start with that concert where he kind of had this. He went on this rant, and then he took some mental health days. I'm not sure. Maybe at that time, I think he was testing the waters, dropping this kind of knowledge. And then with all the backlash he got, I don't know. But he says some really smart stuff, true stuff.
I'm on my Trump shit tonight. Let me tell you what it is, bro. But as we learn all the politics that niggas was doing for years, Obama couldn't make America great because he couldn't beat him to be who he was. Black men have been slaves. Obama wasn't allowed to do this. Yeah! And still win. He had to be perfect. But being perfect don't always change shit, bro.
I think this is Kanye basically saying, look, it wasn't easy for there to be a black president. The guy had to be perfect. And that, whether or not you agree or disagree with that, I mean, it's up for debate. But one could argue that that's true. The guy had to be perfect on the campaign trail, and he still didn't change anything. He was perfect and didn't get shit done. And what he's saying is, earlier on, he says like, oh, Trump can't do whatever, or he couldn't do whatever and still be president. He's saying like, look, maybe Trump could get some shit done. I think that's what he's saying. And he alluded to that with a pretty spicy tweet today too. This was the tweet that made me sit up and take attention. This was the tweet where I thought, okay, he's not just drumming up marketing, he's dropping some serious truths. Like him taking a picture of himself in a MAGA hat, that's easy. That's like entry-level outrage stuff. That's something that's like, you know, a marketer could say like, dude, you don't want to get people talking about you, wear a MAGA hat, you know. But this, Obama was in office for 8 years and nothing in Chicago changed. That's true, right? It's true. Obama being from Chicago, right, did nothing to help it. And of course, the very first reply is from a verified moron making excuses, right? The second little piece that I think helps point to the journey Kanye is on here is a clever little internet sleuth. You know, some people have links to tentacle porn. Other people, like Kanye West, people dig through their tweets, their screenshots, and what do they find? He's watching a Jordan Peterson video in a different tab on his screen. He took a picture of his desktop, and in the different tab, he's watching a Jordan Peterson video. Like, why you need art in your life? Totally awesome video. But at the same time, it's like, okay, that's a little more obscure. That's like, you don't just get on Jordan Peterson and shout out people like Candace Owens, regardless of how you feel about her, unless you're digging around a little bit. You're going through these videos. It's like he's been up for 2 days straight watching YouTube videos. That's what it feels like to me. And I think it's starting to a lot of circumstantial stuff, but it's starting to come together.
I ain't above, below, none of y'all. We all equal. We all equal. These is the vibes, bro. This is the future. This is the way of thinking to make America great again.
And look, maybe I'm reaching. I probably am. But I feel like there's some truth to a lot of this stuff. Like, he posts a screenshot of a Keep America Great Kanye 2024. Two things there. One, he's assuming that that Trump's going to run his term. Two, there are people around him. Now, I don't know, right? But that he's serious about running for president. And I know it's like, who the hell knows? I mean, I don't know where we'll be in, 6 more years. But at the same time, like, people said Donald Trump running for president was never going to happen. And, well, here we are. And then, so I want to get to probably the most brutal BTFO I've seen all year. Obviously, a lot of people are coming out of the woodwork to shame Kanye West. Newspapers are calling him alt-right, all sorts of insane stuff, right? Like, all the boring stuff. Like, I don't even want to go over that. We know far-left publications that literally rely on race baiting. We know what they're going to write. Boring, turn the page. But he posts a private message that John Legend sent him, and just posted it publicly, just totally blowing him out. And the way he handled this is fucking, it's 100% right. Like, he gets it, right? You don't write this response if you don't get what's going on. John Legend writes, as you know, he's shaming about Trump. As you know, what you say really means something to your fans. They are loyal to you and respect your opinion. So many people who love and feel so betrayed right now because they know the harm that Trump's policies cause, especially to people of color. Don't let this be a part of your legacy. You're the greatest artist of our generation. To which Kanye replies, I love you, John, and I appreciate your thoughts. You're bringing up my fans or my legacy is a tactic based on fear used to manipulate my free thought. Boom! And then he says like some salt. I mean, it looks like it's all good in the hood, you know, like he later says, and since you're posting my text, let me add that I've got a new single out. Oh my God. I mean, there's no way that this is an op. This is Kanye, you know, I don't know if he believes it or not, but he's convinced me with, I'm like 78% certain that he's legit, because just the way he's saying shit, the level that he's going to, not just wearing a hat, going and retweeting like the Dilbert cartoonist, talking about like, you know, getting the president to retweet you is pretty legit. He comes out saying like he loves the president, and there's another tweet that I actually really wanted to talk about, but I don't think I'm going to find it buried on his timeline, because it was awesome. Because in the immediate response to people shitting on him, right? Oh, and here's something else too. Kanye posts a screenshot, Chance the Rapper, saying black people don't have to be Democrats. That's so true. Like, I mean, obviously, right? But I was watching some of the pundits who I thought would be in favor of what he had to say, and like one of the dudes was talking about how like basically the mainstream part, the line is that if you're black, you are a Democrat, because being a Republican is for some reason akin to being anti-black. And Chance the Rapper is no small potato either. And here's Kanye. Ooh, here we go. You don't have to agree with Trump, but the mob can't make me not love him. We are both dragon energy. He is my brother. I love everyone. I don't agree with everything anyone does. That's what makes us individuals. Like off the lips of Jordan Peterson. I think the dragon's blood. I think the dragon's blood is real, and you know, does this ultimately do anything? That's anybody's guess. But it's been a hilarious ride to be on, and like I would just love to just live stream and be refreshing the replies in his Twitter, because he's being called everything from obviously like a coon and a race traitor, you know, all this stuff. It's of course exactly what you would expect. So that's why I didn't want to cover all the salt. I wanted to cover the dragon's blood, the hilarity, and I don't know. I look forward to hearing what you have to say about it in the comment section down below.